Electricity prices keep rising. Solar should be the simple solution, but getting started is often the most confusing part. EG4 changes that. We make backup power simple, reliable, and built for real homes. Hey, what's up everyone? Hassan Anjum here. Today we're going to meet people who build, engineer, and deliver EG4 systems. You know, EG4 is all about simplifying backup energy power for both homeowners and installers. Let's head on over to one of our distributors and sister company, Signature Solar. We're going to meet with Nicole, the Director of Product Strategy.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, Nicole, I had to ask you, Signature Solar works with so many different customers with so many different needs. What makes EG4 so special?
I think we could probably drill that down to two things: reliability and simplicity. We have, like you said, lots of different customers that we serve, and we have a lot of different vendors and brands that we have here. And EG4 makes it really simple for us to sell their product because the end user can be so many different things. EG4 can fit into installers, they can fit into a homeowner's home, and we can service all of that here with one brand.
So Nicole, what does simplicity mean for like the installer experience?
When we think of the installer experience, we want to make sure we put a product in front of them that services all of their end users. That's an all-in-one system that's easy to install. The wire complexity is minimal, and it's something that they can spend on the job site less time and get on to their next project. We know that putting an EG4 product to them gives them something they can rely on, that they can be confident that EG4 is testing, engineered properly, and their documentation is easy, so they know how to install it, and it's simple for them to move.
Okay. And Nicole, what about homeowners? What makes EG4 so special for homeowners?
I think you hit it on the head. EG4 is special. It's safe, it's reliable, it's affordable, and it is the true whole home backup. It meets the needs of so many different end users that we're just happy to have it.
Nicole kept coming back to one theme. EG4 systems are reliable and easy for installers to work with. Those strengths don't happen by accident. They're engineered from the inside out. Let's head into R&D and speak with Naveen, the Senior Director of Engineering here at EG4, to see how those decisions are made. Hey, Naveen.
Hey,
how are you, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yep.
We've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah? What? Let's do
You
it.
know, I gotta tell you something. One of my favorite meetings of all time was one of our first meeting when I joined EG4, because you explained this whole thing to me so well. I remember I had so much fun in this area, but you know, there's so much marketing hype right now in the industry. What does backup power reliability really mean?
Oh yeah, there is definitely a lot of marketing hype going on in this space, right? When you especially look into all those fancy marketing brochures and everything, you see some numbers. You're like, bro, am I gonna power off my whole neighborhood with this, or I'm gonna just a mini data center at this point, right? Those are all fancy, good numbers. Good to see, right? But in reality, in the engineering perspective, the fancy number doesn't mean anything. Right? For us, reliability is very simple. That's the stability and the predictability of the system.
Right.
How you design your system so that it can run the same way that you design it for the rest of its life.
I have a quick question for you. So how do you do like backup testing, or making sure that there's reliability?
And in one simple term, I can say we beat it to the death. We do all the edge cases, we do all the test scenarios that any homeowner would do, right? And then we actually can test beyond that. We have all the way from $10 blender to $300 Vitamix and multiple different dryers, washers, blenders, and you name it, right? All the household stuff that you see, and also EV chargers outside too. Regular household, but push it a little bit further. And of course, we got thermal chambers to making sure that we do accelerated aging tests, like 12 years. So we do have inverters that is running in equal to more than 15 years now, right? We've been cracking them to their limits. And again, as I said, we beat to the death. Ultimately, it's not the lab testing, it's a real world testing is what important more, right? And we work with the third parties too, like RIT, DNB, and 2 other agencies to support our testing for accelerated aging.
Got it. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of what you're talking about, Naveen, is all about flexibility. So what does modularity actually mean for EG4 and the homeowners as well?
The modularity, I'm a big fan of it, right? Modularity is the best investment return you could give it to the customer. How you design your system so you can add more inverters to the wall space to support the power and more batteries for the capacity to support my needs is modularity. Modularity solves it. Every EG4 ecosystem part solves the modularity. 12 kPV, 18 kPV, Flex 18, Flex 21, everything you can mix and match. Even the 314 amp hour, that can pair with the 280 amp hour. So 2 years ago, if you have a 280 amp hour, now all of a sudden you decided you need more storage, right? Then you can buy 314. Think of like a Lego block, right? You started something and then your energy needs increase. You just added one more snap-on Lego block, snap-on, snap-on. Everything is scalable. Everything is modular with the EG4 ecosystem. That's how we protect the investment from the homeowners.
I love the Lego analogy. That's perfect. But so tell me a little bit about software and security though.
Software, security, cybersecurity, they are the most critical things, right? We take that incredibly serious at EG4. You got a hardware, you got a firmware, and you got a software, right? Hardware, we're good, right? We're robust enough, but if the firmware and software are not supportive enough, then hardware not going to function, right? It's extremely important how they communicate and how you program it and all that stuff. All the way from IoT devices, between the devices to the cloud, the secure transmission and a firmware signature, firmware updates, and also from cloud to another API. You know about VPPs and APIs too, right? So it's not just your data anymore. It is more than that. It is your security needs that going to compromise the safety of your system and your data, and also the grid stability as well. So cybersecurity is extremely important for us. We do have professionals coming in from a defense background and critical infrastructure background. So these are the people they really gonna worry about misplacing a collar and semicollar here and there, right? Extreme scrutinized, attention to detail. The transmission is secure and everything, and we do have very good cloud system, AWS and everything, which is pretty bit tightened on the security wise as well.
All right, I love the attention to detail comment that you made because I'm all about attention to detail as well. Speaking of that, for me as a homeowner, I care about safety, and I know EG4 cares about homeowners and installers, and they both care about safety. So what does EG4 do for that?
Oh man, safety is not a checklist for us, right? It's baked into the engineering. You consider safety from day one of the product design. You don't want to design something and later realize that, oops, I cannot, that cannot perform the safety function, right? Safety is baked in. In the industry today, everybody says the UL as a safety thing, right? When it comes to safety, of course, the UL 9540. I 100% agree that UL standards are for safety, but that's not where it stops. That's where it starts. That's a baseline for us. So you first make sure that you're UL compliant on all your products. And then how you can enhance the safety features of the customer, like e-stop functionality that we have, where you press the rapid shutdown button, it can shut down the whole ESS system all the way from inverter to the battery. And the batteries that you're looking at, the 9 standard says that, hey, you can spread up to 6 or 8 cells, no problem on the fire propagation. We do the thermal propagation, right? Of course, no flame, but EG4 batteries can only spread to only 1 cell, which means if something happens inside, it's contained. The whole failure point is extremely contained to one single spot. I don't think anybody else in the market does it, right? And whatever the mechanism you do, we do aerosols and proprietary technologies and everything you do inside the safety. But is you asking for it? No. What we're doing is enhance the security to the customer. At EG4, we'll make sure that every product that goes out not only meets the UL, but goes beyond the UL limits.
You said a lot, and this is so exciting for me. So I'm sure this is super relevant for like firefighters.
Oh yes, absolutely. In fact, just a matter of fact, we just hired a fire marshal recently.
Really?
Yeah, he works in one of our departments. We interviewed a lot of fire marshals, and we trained a lot of fire marshals here actually in the neighborhood. We went to neighboring cities as well, just kind of get their feel about what fire safety looks like. Everything has a municipality course, IFC, fire safety course, IRC and everything. Just try to educate them about the safety, and also in return, we learn from them. Hey, what exactly you're looking for when you go to a system, when you have a BESS, when you have a battery energy storage system, what do you look for? We get the feedback and we design the system, like labeling, instructions, and everything that required for the enhanced safety is all a feedback loop. So we train them how to be careful with the lithium, and also in return, we get a feedback from them so we can improve our product line.
Awesome, man! I had a lot of fun. This reminded me about our first meeting that we had right over here, and we just walked this line too. So I appreciate your time, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go maybe even eat some firefighters right now.
Absolutely.
Right. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
See us on. Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm here to cause trouble.
Your golf show?
Yeah, is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. Calls it all.
Thank you. All right, so we talked to Naveen about engineering and quality, but engineering is really half the story. It's all about local production and also the durability and also finding out the local community. So we're here to talk to Don, the GM of Solar 76, to find out more.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
How you?
Good to see you.
Good, yourself?
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you coming out, taking the time, and visiting the factory.
Thanks for having me. So I have a question for you. Besides being one of my favorite people here, what do you do here at Solar 76? Tell me about Solar 76 and what does it mean for quality?
Well, Solar 76, obviously, we're in Commerce, Texas, which we're really proud of. I mean, we're proud people here. We got a great group of individuals. But what we're doing here is we're manufacturing the inverters for EG4. We're making sure that we're building them to their quality and their engineering specifications.
And what does this mean for durability?
For durability, these units are built for ruggedness. They're designed for that. We're very proud of how we build these products. We're very proud of the quality that goes into these products. So we build quality into them. We have an amazing team of individuals here. Their teamwork and their workmanship is second to none. They're focused on quality. We have 7 major quality checks that we go through on here, whether it's an in-process quality check, all the way through our pre-test, our stress test, which is taking it to well above real-world application to make sure that this product is going to be sustainable in the future. And we're making sure that our customers are happy. We're meeting and exceeding their expectations for quality and long-term durability.
And speaking about customers, what does this mean for EG4?
Customers is everything for EG4 and for S76. For us, that's our bread and butter here. That's what keeps us up and going. That allows us to continue our growth. I mean, we are adding additional footprint to this facility going forward, and without our customers, we don't have that. So everybody here is customer driven. They are quality focused. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're providing a product that meets or exceeds our customers' expectations through quality, sustainability, and durability.
Man, every time I come there, there's something new, there's something exciting. So congratulations so much for Solar 76 and the development that you have.
I appreciate you. We couldn't do it without you guys as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everything we've seen today, from design to testing to production, builds towards one thing: making whole home backup practical. Your home, your power, one system. This is EG4, built to back you up.